All right, YouTube. Well, here we are. We are on 32. And just make sure I'm first here. Okay. We're on 32 and we're off here. Heading south on 32 now. See if I can get that view. It's going to be a little while though. I got a little while to go before I'm even close to that view. I'm more than sure I cut out a lot of the area. And I don't know if it was something I don't know if it was something about maybe that day where it was a rainy day and it had just got, well, it was raining off to the east over by 9, and I was coming back from Hurricane, and man, I was dodging that rain, and I'm coming along down here and I could see the rain clouds up ahead. I could see him over that way. I could see the sun on that side, pretty much how I could see it now. And man, I was just racing that. I was on the blast and I was just racing that sunshine down. Oh, it was a joy coming down this way, coming down this back road. And I made it down to the Mountain View, actually to the gas station. I filled up, topped the blast off, and went a little further. And I tell you, some bikers, this is a good route. You'll always find a biker on a good route, I tell you, always, never fails. So I was coming down this route, and man, I'm blazing down here, and I'm trying not to get rained on anymore. My poncho's tore, and you know, I'm looking off at the sun. You can see the sunset over there, and I'm trying to, it's like, man, you know, I'm trying not to get caught, and didn't really want to run out of light. Good. Didn't really want to run out of light, so man, I was just, it was just, and coming through here is just so beautiful. All of this farmland off to the right, farmland off to the left. Some people actually do have houses out here too, but, and I tell you, at that point I was like, man, I wish I had my GoPro with me. And I don't remember if I just didn't bring it. No, actually, I think the batteries were dead. I think that's what it was. Maybe the batteries were dead. I'm not sure. And, yeah, man, I was just coming through here. And, whew, I tell you, I was just amazed at just how beautiful the place is. Just how beautiful this Route 32 is. And I'm always talking about it, but never did get to film it. So I figured, being as I was coming up here to visit my buddy, I would take this ride back down and film it. I may actually cut in and out a little bit. Not really sure just yet. Once I get my little bearings on where exactly I am, then I'll know for sure. I'll know exactly what's going on. So, you know, we'll see. But it's a really beautiful route. A lot of bikes out today. Saturday, what is it, March 22nd, if I'm not mistaken? Well, if not, I'll correct it, but it is Saturday. And just a beautiful day. I think today I'm probably going to total out at about maybe 320, 330 miles round trip, somewhere around there. Mustang seat's been doing its job. Still comfortable. I do feel that I would benefit from a backrest though. A backrest would be something that I would love. Okay. I remember I stopped here last time to kind of get my bearings a little bit as to where I was. Stop and check the Google Maps. And my gas was low. You know, the Blast only has 2.8 gallons, and I had already traveled. I was almost close. I knew I was close to reserve because I just knew how many miles until I got to reserve. So I knew I was gonna hit reserve soon. And a guy passes by and says, "Hey, you all right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm all right. I just was wondering if there's a gas station near here." And he goes, "Oh, just keep on going straight down 32. There's a gas station on your right." I said, "Oh, okay." And so what I did, came on straight down here, and sure enough, there was a gas station there. So that's where I stopped, got some gas, filled up. Actually, this one right here. Is that a Sunoco? Yep, Sunoco. Here it is. It's this right here. And there is that mountain view. That's the mountain view right there, all over there. Just beautiful. I'll actually go down a little further. You get a little better view of it. You can see it. I know we're in super view, so sometimes what you can see is a little limited. Hopefully the audio is coming through good in the UHD mode with this boom microphone. So hopefully you're hearing me decently. I hope. It's a little town here. Been filming for 7 minutes so far. It's a little town you kind of end up going through. You end up going through a lot of these little towns, you know. Nice little towns. One thing I could do with is a nice little backrest. You can just lean back and rest your back a little bit. I think even if you lean back like this, you kind of end up resting your back. You end up relaxing a little bit, so you don't feel so, I guess, stressed, you could say. So, wanted to come down 32. Once we get past this little town, it's gonna kind of open up, and you'll end up with a nice farm view, which is very nice. Which will give you a nice view of the whole area. I remember last time I stopped, there's a gentleman there. He came out of his house, and you know, he basically came to see if I was all right. I mean, just goes to show, you know, how friendly people are. He just came out and said, "Hey, dude, you know, hey, you all right? Everything okay?" And I was like, yeah, you know, I'm fine. I was like, I just had to stop and see this view because it was so beautiful. It's just insane. He was like, "Yeah, I know." You know, it's like, just imagine, like, you know, he sees that every day. It's just amazing, you know. And we got to talking, and then he's like, "Oh, you know, where you coming from?" I was like, "Ah, you know, I was up by Americade." Then he goes on and tells me, "Oh, well, you know, I know a friend. He's selling a bike. If you know anybody that wants to buy a bike." Oh, amazing how motorcycles link people, or can link people. You know, it's insane. So I think I ended up coming down here looking for a shot to take a picture. I had my DSLR in my bag. Everything in my bag was soaking wet, dude. Oh my God. But the DSLR it got wet too, but it's water resistant, so it was all right. So you know, it wasn't too bad. It survived. I think it was. I think it was a little further down when I actually, from where I actually saw it. Look at this, man. Look at that. That's just insane. Man. But you know, with well, Super View, you'll get the idea. I don't have another camera with me to actually show you different view, different view or better view or anything of the sort. But you know, you kind of get the idea of it. Such a beautiful view. And I'm just moseying along here. You know, speed limits 55. I'm doing like 46, 48. I'm just kind of moseying along, only because I'm recording and showing stuff, and you know, I just wanted to record this. And, you know, it's amazing. Still, if I could find a photo, I'll plunk it in. But still, you know, at that time there were the clouds hanging over it, and man, it was just beautiful. So beautiful. Gotta look through my photos and find a picture. I have them on there. Cool as that. Now I remember the guy was saying that you could actually go up on Route 23. He said you could actually go up that way, go up the mountain. He was saying that there's like lookout points up there. But I never did go that time. I didn't have the time. I was running out of sunlight pretty much like I'm running out of it now. I believe it was over here that I stopped. Matter of fact, it was right here. It was right here that I stopped. And there's his house right here. I stopped here and looked at that view. Jeez, look at that. How beautiful is that? Just amazing. You wake up every day and you see those mountains. Man, just beautiful. So happy to be lucky enough to be able to ride back through here again. Such a beautiful route.